What's going on? What's going on? As of course, before we begin, if you can hit the subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. Yeah, sorry about that. If you hit the subscribe button, we'll greatly appreciate it, along with the like button. And hey, if I get lucky, maybe even share the video. I'm at about 198 now, just trying to get to 200. Setting small goals. So one of the things, or actually the only really thing I wanted to talk about this morning, which this just slid across my desk like yesterday. Hadn't had time to do a video. In Minneapolis, there was a police officer, black police officer, who was from Somalia, I believe. His name was Mohommed Noor, and the incident was, I think it was a traffic stop or something of that nature, and for whatever reason they had the guns drawn, whatever escalated the situation, and then the partner was in front of Mohommed Noor. Mohommed Noor was behind his partner. He accidentally fired his weapon into the car, killing a white woman. I think she was like 40 or something like that, but she actually got shot and murdered. So there was this long thing. All these murders beforehand were happening, where it was always a situation where it was like, oh, it was justified. Oh, it was justifiable homicide in the line of duty. Oh, he should have complied. Oh, blue lives matter, blah blah blah. So as a counteract, I mean, not that we needed proof. We already knew this. Any active, socially conscious black person in America, or in other places for that matter, knew what was going on. We didn't need proof that the all lives matter or the blue lives matter was just a counteract to shut black people up about black lives matter. We already knew that. As soon as they start getting steam or gaining some kind of movement, they try to nullify them shits. So what ended up happening was, there was this big back and forth, and people were all over the post. The same people who were saying that they justified Mike Brown, they justified Trayvon Martin getting killed, and they justified Alton Sterling and Eric Garner. All these black men getting shot and killed, unarmed, who were complying, some of them. They basically said that these were justified killings. But now you got the same people saying, well, at that point you had the same people saying, oh no, this is different. I can't stand behind this. This isn't blue lives matter. I do believe blue lives matter, and I do respect police officers, but there's no way I can get behind this. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why that would be. I have no idea. I mean, I'm just a regular guy, but I'm not sure why that would be. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows why you wouldn't support all the killings, or you would support all the killings of all those innocent black men by racist white police officers, but you don't support the killing of let's just go ahead and call it for what it is. The guy was fucking incompetent. You let your gun go off by accident and shoot somebody, you're incompetent. You probably shouldn't be a police officer. I'm gonna call it for what it is. Dude made a fucking mistake that was fatal. That's bullshit. There's no way you should be shooting anybody by accident if you're a trained police officer. But let's call it what it is again. Somebody who's incompetent, what have you, shouldn't even be a police officer. My point that I'm making basically is, we know there's a double-sided thing, and again, all of us knew this shit. We knew this shit a long time ago, and people are acting like they're surprised about it. Why are you surprised about this? Like, time and time again, the evidence has came out of the type of system and the type of society we live in. It's came out time and time again. There literally is no reason to be shocked at all. So, I mean, if this shocks you, really, I really don't have too much to say to you, man. Like, this really shouldn't even be a surprise. Dude, he ended up shooting a white lady. He went to jail for it, and it sent the message out that any black police officer that shoots and kills an unarmed white person will be punished. But if you're a white police officer and you shoot and kill an unarmed black man, complying or not complying, whatever, you'll get off. Or as long as you got a good enough excuse, you can slide. Well, guess what? No excuse good enough to slide Mohommed Noor on this particular situation. So, there's more evidence of what type of system we live in, man. Time and time again, we get reminded of such, and they keep telling us, oh, you need to stop talking about race all the time. Oh, you need to ignore it. But it's funny because I always see the same people trying to suppress speaking out about racism instead of actually trying to do something about the problem. And that speaks volumes to me, man. Like, if you honestly care about having a society where people are treated fairly, you would not be attacking the people speaking about how they're being treated unfairly. You would speak out against the treatment of those people who are being treated unfairly. And to me, it never ceases to amaze me how ignorant that is, man. And it's This is why I say racism is one of those things that'll always be around. Even with the same situation, like humans by nature are just like, I would say hateful to a degree, because humans will always find a way to discriminate. I talked to some friends from California, for instance, and California is basically run by Mexican Latinos. They said if you go to any Mexican jail, you have, of course, the predominant amount of people there, because the area is predominantly Mexican, are Mexican. So they pretty much run the whole entire system. So with that said, if you go to certain areas or wings of certain jails, you got certain Mexicans that don't fuck with certain Mexicans, which is crazy. Like, y'all are all Mexican, but now y'all discriminating amongst each other. Like, goddamn. So that means, like, even if humans all somehow ended up like looking all mixed up and all like tanned up and how they were supposed to be, and I think they said 2030 or 2040, all Americans are supposed to be like melanated or something like that, or curly hair. The average American is supposed to look like a mixed race black person. Even if that were the case, motherfuckers would still find something to discriminate upon, man. It's sad, bro, and it's like that shit's not going anywhere, man, because just people are stupid, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. What do you guys think about it? You know, I'm interested to hear what your opinion is on this whole entire situation, because, you know, maybe I'm missing some facts. If I am, let me know, but I don't believe I am in this particular case. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Of course, like, subscribe, and I will holler at you on the next one. Peace out.